Not all HOAs are near a lake, but mine is, and of course that just meant more rules and more ways for Karen, our self-appointed HOA tyrant, to meddle in everyone's life. She lived right on the water in the biggest house and acted like she owned the whole lake. Anyone who so much as fished near her dock got a nasty letter. Me? I'm retired Navy. I spent years on patrol boats overseas, and when I retired, I bought and restored one as my personal project. It wasn't armed anymore, just a proud piece of history. I kept it docked at the marina, polished and seaworthy, and yes, it turned heads. People loved seeing it. Everyone, except Karen. From the moment she saw it, she called it an eyesore. She claimed it scared people and made the lake look militarized. I reminded her it wasn't even on HOA property. The marina was private. But that didn't stop her from scheming. One morning, I arrived at the marina to find my patrol boat covered in spray paint. Slurs, "Not welcome," and "Scrap it" were scrawled across the hull. Someone had even smashed a few navigation lights. Security cameras told the whole story. Karen, at midnight, in her robe, carrying 2 cans of paint like some deranged Banksy wannabe. I reported it, of course. The cops took the report, but Karen thought she was untouchable. At the next HOA meeting, she smirked and said, "Maybe the community's telling you something. That boat doesn't belong here." That's when I decided if she wanted to pick a fight with a Navy man, she was going to get the full show. A few weeks later, after repairs, I arranged for the marina staff to tow my patrol boat right into the HOA's side of the lake. And where did I anchor it? 10 feet from Karen's backyard, in full view of her deck. The neighborhood went nuts. People took pictures. Kids cheered, and Karen stormed out shrieking, "You can't park that here." Oh yes, I could. The lake, it turned out, was public access water. As long as I wasn't blocking a dock, I was golden. But I didn't stop there. Remember how I said the boat wasn't armed anymore? Well, it still had its water cannon system intact, basically a high-powered fire hose used for emergencies. I'd restored that too. So, on a sunny Saturday afternoon, while half the neighborhood was enjoying the view, I climbed aboard, fired up the pumps, and let loose a blast. A roaring stream of lake water shot across the bow, straight into Karen's precious rose garden and patio furniture. She shrieked, ducked behind her deck railing, and ran inside as the crowd of neighbors burst out laughing and applauding. I didn't hit her house directly, of course, just a warning shot across her lawn. Totally legal, totally humiliating. Karen called the police, screaming that I was attacking her with military weapons. The officers showed up, saw the footage, and basically told her, "Ma'am, it's just a water cannon. If you don't like it, close your windows." They even warned her that if she pulled another stunt like vandalizing property, she'd be facing jail time. The best part? With the whole neighborhood watching, Karen couldn't spin the story anymore. Everyone had seen her get soaked. Everyone knew she had vandalized my boat. The HOA board voted to remove her as president within the month. Now, my patrol boat still sits proudly on the lake, polished and gleaming. Neighbors bring their kids to tour it, and sometimes I give rides. Karen's roses never really recovered, and every time she peeks out her blinds, she gets a front-row view of the boat she tried to destroy. She thought she could intimidate me by vandalizing my Navy patrol boat. Instead, I parked it next to her house and fired, turning her power trip into the HOA's biggest joke.